Hi guys, welcome back to Simply Blessed. Thank you for stopping by to see this high school makeup tutorial, maybe middle school if your parents allow you to wear makeup. It's been a long time since I've been in high school, but I do remember what I wore in high school in terms of makeup, and it was pretty much nothing. So there were girls in school that I knew that always wore a lot of makeup just because they had skin problems or it just made them feel more confident. So I wanted to do a video on makeup that you could wear to make you feel confident, but also not like you're wearing crazy full face makeup, and that way when you go look back at your yearbook pictures or just pictures with your friends, you're not embarrassed, 10, 15 years down the road thinking, what was I thinking with this makeup look? So I remember in high school, I decided I wanted to wear lipstick. And my mom let me buy some of the Wet n Wild or whatever. I decided to wear it to school one day. And unbeknownst to me, it kind of ran all over. And it looked terrible. It stained the corners of my mouth. And I had to go around with this dark, I was really into like the gothic colors back then because I wasn't quite gothic, but I was kind of more on the rebellious side of being a teenager. So anyway, this was kind of like a dark brick red and it stained outside my lips, and everybody at school was asking me if I needed chapstick for my chapped lips. That was embarrassing. Here's a big thing that I did in high school that was really embarrassing. I overplucked my eyebrows. I always was afraid of having the unibrow, so I went in and tweezed in too far. So now I'm missing some hair here and here because I overplucked and it never grew back. So if you could take away a couple things from this video before the makeup portion, please do not overpluck your eyebrows. When you're older, you're going to miss those hairs. Trust me, no trend is ever going to make up for that. And don't be afraid to experiment with your makeup. There is no right or wrong. There are things that may be more flattering, however, so just be free to be yourself and don't let people make fun of you. So let's get started on this I'm gonna school you on makeup, okay? Yeah, I was totally the cool kid in school, can't you tell? To start off, I'm gonna use this BB cream. This is a L'Oreal one, and this is light. It might be a little too light for me, so if that's the case, I'm gonna mix it in with this the Rimmel London. This is not Revlon. Rimmel London Stay Matte True Ivory Liquid Mousse Foundation. I don't care for this on its own, to be honest, because it's really matte, but I mix it in with a little bit of a BB cream and it helps smooth it out so it's not so crazy and it doesn't stick to things. So before I do any of that though, I apply sunscreen. Sunscreen's really important. You want to protect your skin, ladies and gentlemen, because otherwise you might look like a leather face when you're 40. So I'm going to start by applying, whoopsie, it just farted in my hand. I'm going to apply some sunscreen. Now the one that I use is the Neutrogena Sport Face, and the reason I like this is because it's SPF 70. I'm going to mix these two, which I mentioned before, the BB cream and the Rimmel London Stay Matte. So I'm just going to apply that in little streaks. And I'm also going to try to do this makeup as quickly as possible because we know how girls like to sleep. We all like to sleep in the morning, and when you're staying up late doing homework or tweeting or Facebook, it can be really tricky to get up early enough to do your makeup and make it out the door in time. When it comes to blemishes, you definitely want to focus on some concealer. This one's the L'Oreal True Match one. I'm going to just pat that in. Oh, that one's a little too light. Oopsie. Well, let's see. I'm gonna go back to this Stay Matte. Mix those two together. And just kind of warm it in with my finger and blend it out. You can use just a really light translucent powder. Tap it with your finger. The next thing I always do is do my eyebrows. So you can use an eyeliner if you like, but it can be a little harsh. I'm going to take an eyeshadow, and this is an e.l.f. palette. This one is their Beautiful Browns one. I'm going to take this dark brown at the bottom, and I'm going to use a really small brush. You can check out my last video about the brushes and how to save money on them. So I'm going to take this, and I'm just going to start lightly stroke where you need brows to be filled in. And just stay within your natural shape. For the eyes, I'm going to go back to that same e.l.f. palette and I'm going to use this lighter camel color. And I'm going to just sweep this over the lids. Doesn't need to be perfect. You don't need any special technique to do this. Take it from the inner corner all the way up to the crease and out. If you are one who likes just simple colors, then you can leave it as is, just to have a little bit of shine on your lids. Otherwise, if you want to add some dimension, you can take the second color in, but I'm going to use that in the crease just to give it a little subtle dimension. And what I do is I just poke that into the outer area in the socket and then blend it in. Again, no real big technique there. I'm going to pop a little bit of that gold back over the top, just for a little bit of pop of shimmer. Like this. This is the Nyx Smoky Palette. And you can take this light color on the end here. It's a little bit of a golden color. You can just pop that here into the inner eye corner and blend it out. If you want to make your eyes look a little bit brighter and more open, and it takes like 2 seconds to do, basically. And then you can take whatever's left on your brush and do your brow bones. Now for eyeliner, I'm taking this Wet n Wild brown eyeliner, and I'm actually not going to do a full line because it can be really harsh. But what I like to do is I like to take the outer third of my eye and line it very gently with an eyeliner color. I'm just taking the brown one, and then I kind of flick it out just to make my eyes look a little bit wider. And I've been doing this since middle school, and my mom used to make fun of me for it, but because I didn't blend it in very well. But now that I'm older, I can teach you how to do that. So you can just take one of these things that you get in every eyeshadow palette and just kind of soften it up as you go, just so it's not really harsh. Bombshell mascara, pretty decent. It does the job well. It keeps the lashes up. So I'm going to do both eyes with both steps, 2 coats, and I'll be back when I'm finished. Skip the bottom lashes because sometimes it can flake out and look really nasty. And then I'm just going to finish up with some lip gloss. If you don't wear color on your lips, and some girls don't like to do that in high school, you can buy these. These are from Bath & Body Works. This one is the spearmint one from, this is the C.O. Bigelow, and I love this stuff because it smells and tastes so good. I also like the NYX Butter Glosses, and you can get away with a really subtle color like this, and they smell good. This one's called Creme Brulee, so it's a really nice nudie color for an extra gloss, like so. So I hope you guys enjoy this really simple makeup look for high school. You can wear this on picture day. So let me know what you guys would like to see. I'm starting to plan out Halloween videos. I just want to know what you guys want to see this year. So let me know in the comments below. If you like what you see, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and go check out my other channels. I've got my Emmy Weiss channel, which is basically personal vlogs, and I'm starting up a Motivational Monday series. So my second channel, All Things Emmy. Geez, I can't think right now. I'm so tired. I talk about DIYs and cooking. I will have some great back to school tips and recipes and all that good stuff there too. So if you want to go check that out, the links are below in the description box. So my other camera just died, and I'm actually filming this on my cell phone because I don't have any space on my actual video camera. So anyway, I wanted you guys to know that I love you, and that I hope you guys have a great school year. I just want you guys to know that you guys are truly unique, and I want you guys to own that. So stay electric as always, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!